Hi. Yeah, I started the show a little earlier today because there was supposed to be some sort of tournament going on. I don't know if y'all heard, but yeah, there's a tournament, and there's supposed to be a significant prize. I don't know exactly how much, but there's supposed to be a prize. The information is over on the Discord. Magpie put it there. Where is it? Let me see. Tournament information. Yeah, it says here. Entry is free. Prize is $125 divided among the top 8. So I figure first and second place will probably get a nice hefty sum, and then everybody else will get kind of eh. But it's a pretty interesting tournament there. From what I'm seeing, though, it looks like there are a lot of people signed up. So I don't know if y'all guys wanna go do that. That's fine. You know, I have no problem with y'all going and winning some money. That'd be awesome. But if not, if you're more casual today, then hey, just stick with me here and we'll play some Duel Links. But yeah, that's that big tournament thing. I don't know if there's even any room left in the tournament. If you go into our Discord, it's under the tournament information. You only have to scroll up a little bit. There's just been a few messages since it was actually posted. But there are links and everything there, so you can check it out just in case y'all want to join. I figure it's going to be very competitive. So if you're not ultra competitive, then you may want to skip it. But if you want a chance at winning a little bit of cash, why not? I mean, for free entry, I guess it's kind of worth it, maybe. Yeah. I'm not going to do it because I know I'll get absolutely destroyed. So, yeah, no tournament for me. I'm going to do my stream. Let's see. Richard, you should run a fun tournament. I don't know. I've thought about it, but I think my days of running tournaments are over because the tournaments that I used to run back in the day, they were all Swiss-style tournaments. And I don't know if people that play Duel Links have that kind of time available to them. Now, of course, the more serious players, who are the ones that are usually in the top 8, the top 4, whatever, they obviously have the time. But some others don't. And like when I used to do Swiss tournaments, even my local tournaments were Swiss tournaments. And we had a minimum of 4 rounds, which each round was about 40 minutes, 40 to 45 minutes. And so that's at least a good 3-hour commitment there. You know, that's not even counting the semifinals and then the finals. I mean, you throw in an extra hour for the semis and an extra, 45 minutes for the finals, and that's a long day. That's a good, 5 hours there. So I don't know if people really have the time for that. I guess I could do a knockout type tournament, although I'm not a fan of knockout tournaments. I'm just not. Where you just do the brackets and all. I've always been a fan of the Swiss style tournaments, which are the ones that you normally see in the TCG. Like if you've ever been to a real Yu-Gi-Oh sanctioned tournament, in most cases they're going to run Swiss style. So even if you pay your $10 or whatever and you lose the first round, you can keep playing. You don't necessarily have to. You can drop, but you can keep playing. And besides, I've seen people who have lost the first round, stuck with it, won the next 3 rounds, made it into the final cut, and still managed to win the tournament. So there you go. Whereas if you win the first round in a knockout tournament, that's it. You're done. So, yeah. I've always been a big fan of the Swiss tournaments. So I mean, if I had the chance to start doing Swiss tournaments in real life again for real Yu-Gi-Oh, I'd probably do it, because those events, I mean, I just remember having tons of fun at those events. They were so fun. Always tons of people there. I mean, dozens and dozens of people. Even like I said, the smaller tournaments that I used to do, there were dozens and dozens of people there. It was always a good time. A little bit of work for me, obviously, because I was the one running it and I was judging also. Occasionally had extra judges help me out. But not that often. Usually it was just me. But at least I was compensated well. A couple of pieces of news before we get things going today. Kind of not really Duel Links associated, but as I'm giving you the news, I guess I'll open up a duel room because we're going to do some fun duels today. I don't know how many of you guys are a fan of Marvel, and especially the Marvel series that are on Netflix. But Iron Fist got canceled, and I can't say that I'm sad about that. because that show, or at least the first season, I haven't watched the second season of Iron Fist, but the first season of Iron Fist it wasn't good. It was just, yeah, it was not a good, it wasn't a good show. I think they picked the wrong actor to play Danny Rand. So, yeah, it was pretty bad. But this just hit this morning, which I'm a little more surprised about. Like, I wasn't surprised at all that Iron Fist got the axe. But, again, it was on the news today, this morning. Luke Cage canceled. I don't know how to feel about that one. Because the first season of Luke Cage, which I did watch, I thought it was okay. It wasn't perfect. It dragged a little bit toward the middle episodes, but it was okay. I thought it was pretty fun. It was better than Iron Fist. But yeah, I mean, Iron Fist, again, we kind of all expected that at least one of them was going to go down. It wasn't going to be Daredevil, and it wasn't going to be Jessica Jones. We knew it was either going to be Luke Cage, which was unlikely, but we all had that feeling it was probably going to be Iron Fist. So when Iron Fist got canceled, we didn't care. But Luke Cage getting canceled, that's something different. Now I'm a little worried. Because if Luke Cage, which, again, they did all right, if Luke Cage can get canceled, you have to figure how much is left in the tank for Jessica Jones and Daredevil. Because Daredevil just got its third season. I think it was yesterday, in fact, when the third season came out. So yeah, I'm a little worried now. And I'm also kind of curious because now it's like, well, is Disney, who owns the rights because they own Marvel Studios, well, who really owns the rights to all that, are they just not gonna renew those licenses and keep it for themselves? You can still duel Primal in a roundabout way. But anyways, I just wanted to mention that. I don't know how many of y'all are fans of Marvel. I don't really subscribe to Netflix that much anymore. I only ever did because of the Marvel properties. So I'm watching Daredevil right now. And it's okay. It's not amazing. But it's okay. Well, you gotta remember, Primal. I don't know if you were here last time when there were the version differences. You can't join the duel room, but apparently you can still send me a friend duel. And it works. Yeah, I mean, for some reason it just... Well, at least, like I said, the last time when we went from 2.9 to 3.0, I think it was 2.9 to 3.0, yeah, we couldn't do the room duel, but we could still do the friend duel. So I guess we could try it that way, if we wanted to. But anyway, let's see. Duel room time. I don't really know who I'm going to use. I guess maybe, let me see. Yeah, Netflix Daredevil, I actually didn't watch the first season for a long time. In fact, I only watched the first season of Daredevil after I heard that the Defender series was coming out. And then I was like, okay, I guess I'd better catch up. So I finally caught up, and it was actually pretty good. Daredevil's pretty good. This latest season's a little slow. I'm only like on episode 5, I think. I'm about to start episode 5. But it's okay, I guess. Caught a video where Guns Blazing faced Yummy. Yummy? That's weird. Okay. But anyways, yeah. Again, just in case some of y'all don't have no idea what Primal's talking about, 3.1 was pushed out to mobile devices. I think it was like late yesterday or early today. And in fact, there's a little notice about it here. Notice update to version 3.1. And for some of y'all who have automatic updates on your devices, then you probably already have this installed, which is not good because unfortunately here on the Steam version of Duel Links, which I play, I'm still on 3.0.1. So there may be some issues with us playing each other. But we'll see. We'll try and figure it out. But yeah, apparently they're supposed to push this out after maintenance on the 22nd, which is a couple days away. So hopefully by then we'll be all settled and taken care of. Like I said, if we have problems today, then I guess we're just going to have to figure it out. Let's see. Yumi Bakura is a female Twitch streamer. No Guns beat her. Guns cheated. How did Guns cheat? I sincerely don't know. I mean, I know of the guy because you all mention him sometimes, but I don't know what kind of person he is. How did he cheat? Was he stream sniping her or what? Guns and DK had a rematch at some point, but I've not seen the video yet. Well, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I think y'all are just being weird. But yeah, we have people in the duel room. Duel room has been established. There it is. Again, it's the weekend, guys, so we're running mostly fun decks. No tiers. No tier 1 decks, so same as usual. No Masked Heroes, no Amazons, no Vamps. Yeah. Can't send you friend requests since you are in a duel room and I can't join. Oh no, Bluskort. Plus, I'm actually full on friends. Here, I'll leave the room for a minute. I think I can. Hold on. But yeah, look, I'm full on friends and I still have 2 people standing by. Yeah, no fur hires. Come on, Tran. You've been watching me long enough to know on the weekends that we don't run tier 1s on the weekends. Not the weekends. Saturdays and Sundays is for mostly fun decks. But I guess I can go through my list again. Okay, well this person hasn't been on in 12 days. So I guess I can remove them. Well, roof friend. But Bluskabar, I have you on my friends list. Yeah, I know. Hold on. 22 Akiza. 22 days ago. Who is Akiza? I thought that was Moni. But no, Moni's somewhere else down here. Maybe it is Moni. I don't know. I mean, but Moni wouldn't log on, wouldn't not log on for that long. Interesting. Well, yeah, here's Moni. This is Moni. Okay, so I don't know who Akiza is. Well, they is another player that I see around. Well, you gotta remember, guys, is that people can have the same name as somebody else. So, and this person, it says they haven't logged on in 22 days. So, stop refreshing on me. So, yeah. Like I said, I think I'm fairly certain this is Moni. Because I saw Moni logged on the other day. So, I don't know who this Akiza person is, so we're going to remove them. Yeah, there's a lot of people that... plus, you guys always change your names on here, so I don't know who you are half the time. At least certain people, like Bluskabar, you have the same name as on YouTube, so I obviously know who you are. Same thing with Derek. Derek, I see him, he uses the same name. Turner, I haven't seen you, and I don't think I have Turner on my friends list, because he hasn't played in a while. But anyways, enough chit-chatting about that. If it comes to it, maybe I'll add somebody on friends and see how it works. Let me go back to the room. Since we're doing... I don't really want to run her deck against you guys then, because it's a little more serious now ever since the new ban list and all that thing came out. So let me see. Who should I use? Because I remember I had thought about putting together... Oh, wait a minute. Who was it that was using that synchro deck that I was using? Amazons didn't get... Well, they did. The deck, it's... For all intents and purposes, it's dead. And what I mean by all intents and purposes is that competitively, it is a dead deck. Because when you can only run 1 Onslaught, and you can only run 2 Princesses, it's going to be very hard to deal with the stuff that you're going to be facing in ranked duels. Well, at least the higher end ranked duels. Because with those limitations, the deck is not nearly as fast, and it's not nearly as consistent, and if it gets in trouble, it cannot recover. Because unless you have something specifically that brings back your Onslaught, if it gets destroyed, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Because, again, once that Onslaught is in the graveyard, or once it's removed from play, that's it. You're done. And because of the limitations with Princess and with Onslaught, you can't run other cards like that. You can't run Trunades. You can't run Treacherous Trap Hole. There's a couple of other cards that also got a bit of an axe. I mean, I'm telling you right now, you can still play Amazons if you want, and you may get lucky and pull out a few wins here and there, but it's not a tier 1 deck anymore. When the ban comes into effect, it is not a tier 1 deck. It's just not. Maybe it's like a tier 4, but it's like I said, it's just not nearly as consistent, and it's not as fast as it used to be. You could fill in other cards to take the place of those others, but I just don't, I just don't see it being super competitive unless you can come up with another way to fill in the gaps and make it as fast as it was and recoverable. Then yeah. Tier 4. Well, I mean, I'm giving tier 4 because some of the Amazon cards on their own are not bad. Like Amazon Swordswoman, very solid card. Very solid card. You can use that card in other decks. I've seen Swordswoman in other decks. I mean, it's a good solid warrior card. Yeah, and most decks these days run cards that can banish. So Onslaught gets banished. Amazons are pretty much dead deck. Yeah, unless you can somehow manage to maybe put in something different with it. Like, I thought about it, and I was thinking, well, if worse comes to worse, you could sub in something like a Spike Shield, and if you run 3 Swordswomen, and you've got that Spike Shield, that might give you another win condition. But, again, it's not as solid as what it was. It's not going to be that good. I'm sorry, it's just not. Now, Masked Hero, they did get a little bit of a bump, a little bit of a, not of a bump. They got a little bit of a nerf, but it's not, I don't think that nerf is going to hurt them that much. Because there are important cards like Anki and Mask Change, those didn't get hit at all. So Masked Hero is still going to be good. And Vamps didn't get hit at all whatsoever, so they're still, 100%. They are, I think, arguably the top deck post-ban list. Yeah, Masked Heroes are going to stay around for a while. Masked Heroes are still very good. Let me give you guys some sound here. There we go. Yeah, Masked Heroes are good for a while. I think next ban list, Masked Heroes are probably going to see a nerf. Again, just to change the meta up. I think next ban list, Masked Heroes are going to get a nerf, and then Vamps will get a tiny nerf, but not enough to completely destroy them. It's just a little earlier. not a huge amount earlier. Ooh, that was a good one. I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted. I should be smart about this, though. Yeah, 3 Treacherous Trap Holes is dumb. In fact, in a couple of decks that I have, I only run 1 trap, and it's Treacherous Trap Hole. That's it. That's all I do with it. Let's see, that's an Earth, right? Yeah. There we go. I've seen some people doing that now, where they just completely don't even do traps at all. I still see running a couple traps as a good idea, as long as it's a solid trap, and as long as the speed is fairly good. And by speed, I mean the time in which you can actually activate it, not the actual spell speed of it. Cyberdark Edge. Trap, trap. Nope, not a trap. Darn. Ooh, controller. Turner says, I've rarely seen a deck not run Mirror Wall or Wall of D. I actually don't even own a Mirror Wall. But admittedly, obviously, I do run Wall of D in some decks. I've limited my use on it over the last couple of months because I saw it was getting a little ridiculous. Take this one. There you go. So at least this way you'll get rid of my big guy, but it's unless you've got a Kariba, it's not going to do a lot of good. Good duel, sir. Yeah, that extra draw that I got from the Gusto effect, whew, that was a good draw, man. We were just talking about a treacherous trap hole. But good duel, sir. I see you're trying the Cyber Darks. How are you liking the Cyber Darks? Because I know Dan was mentioning that he'd been playing with them. And he said he kind of liked them. Let's see, God of D and Seto. Oh, well, I guess they're playing each other. Or not. Okay, Seto is evens, God of D is odds, I think. Okay, it's 2, so I gotta face Seto. If he can stop running away from God. Well, you all cut it out. Stop. Oh my god, this is getting so ridiculous. Cyber Darks are pretty good, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go to table 4. Seto. And when you're ready, Seto, hop on table 4. Just missing the field spell. There we go. Let's see, from my decks, Ultimate Providence is just a dead card. Shadow Blaze. What's going on, man? I don't know, he was doing something weird. My neighbor's grandkids are there. So there's a bunch of children being very loud. Oh boy. This is not a good starting hand. Yeah, I think I bricked here. Yeah, that's not a great card to start with. I don't know what to tell you, Blaze. My characters are still far from being maxed out, so I really don't know. Yeah, this is a brick. I have a brick loss coming to me, guys. That stinks. Yeah, this is all I can do. I got a massive brick here. Oh, it's Mike. Oh, I'm sorry, Dan. we should be able to still be able to do friend duels though. Should. We'll have to figure that out. Yep, that was my brick. Yeah, I can tell that most of y'all already updated because there's only 4 people in the duel room. Well, I'll give, if there are any other people who did not update already, I'll give you all a few minutes to get into the duel room. And while we do that, I've got some gems. Let's go get some packs. Anti-magic arrows. I think if I was playing anti-magic arrows, I was probably playing my Cyrus Ride deck. I'm thinking that's what I was using. Getting Gem Knights ready. All right. Well, we're still working on this box. In case you all didn't see last time, I think it was Thursday, I got an Anki. So that was nice. I'm still trying to get the mass change, and I'm still trying to get a needle sealing. I don't need a needle sealing, but it'd be nice to have, obviously. A needle seal. Oh, well, actually, Vision Hero would probably be better than needle sealing for me right now. But yeah, still trying to get the mass change. I need 2 more mass change. And the Raider. So, we're doing 6 packs. You're facing Amazons in a duel room. What duel room are you in, man? Hey, they were trying to do like I was the other day, trying to get as many more miles out of that Amazon deck as possible. But at least I was doing it in ranked duels and not in a duel room. I'm actually not crazy about the new box that's coming out. Really not a ton of stuff I want out of it. Plus it's a mini box, and we're going to get the 500 gems. I figure 10 packs is enough for me. And even then, I may actually accumulate more gems by then anyway. Oh, look at you useless card now. Yeah, there's a new box coming. I think they said like in 5 or 6 days. Wind-up deck. Man, these are bad packs. Come on, man, give me something. Ugh. 5 bad packs, and then probably a 6th bad pack. Wow, these were all bad. Ugh. That was bunk. Man, those were all bad packs. Man, we're already 81 packs into this, and I've only gotten 2 ultra rares. That's kind of unusual. Well, so much for that. Let me head back into the duel room, see if anybody's there. Let's see. Yeah, still only 4 people in there. Well, yeah, Power Tool Dragon. A lot of Power Tool stuff coming. It's Power Tool Dragon and a lot of Morphtronic stuff. It's vanilla. Is UA still meta? As far as I know, yeah. UA is still... Well, because UA didn't get hit at all with the new ban list. They didn't get hit a single bit. I think. Any trap cards that went with them? No. None of their big trap cards got it. Yeah, Buster support and Scrap support. Yeah, Buster Blader support because the dragons are all crazy now. Cyber Style got nerfed. Cyber Style needed to get nerfed. People were abusing that for the wrong reasons. But if you all missed the Thursday show, man, you all missed what was probably one of my best days in ranked ever. I think my record when I finally finished was what, like 14, 15, and 2? Something like that? I did really well. I don't have... You were there? Yeah, man, I was doing really well. I went from gold 4 all the way up to platinum 4. So that was kind of amazing. Well played. I have no idea who this is, but you're in here, so we're going to duel. No, Maroon, what are you doing? Come on, man. Really, Maroon? Really? Ugh. But now you're done with the ranks. I'm telling you, Benny, at the pace that I was going, oh man, at the pace that I was going on Thursday, it really did look like I was going to hit legend. It really did. What do you mean you didn't know? See, now they left. Good job, Maroon. Ugh. Everybody point at Maroon. Point and laugh at Maroon. Haha. Really, I didn't know. I guess you could say Maroon was the fool that time. Oh gosh. Well, I guess that's it. We're done. Okay, that's it for the stream, guys. See you all later. I'm kidding. We're not done. We're not done. Let's see. I want to duel you again once my laptop finishes installing Windows 10. That might be a while. Oh, now Dre shows up. Good job, Dre. Mr. Screw this game. I'm not going to play anymore. I'm uninstalling. How has your PvP climbed? I'm still on. I will since Thursday. I've stayed at here. I'll actually leave the room because I can just come back to it. Don't worry, guys. I'll be back in the room in a minute. I'm still at Platinum 4, and I finished, I think, with 2 wins at the end of the last stream. So yeah, I'd basically need 2 more wins to get to 5, and then 4 more to get to legend. So I mean, I could probably get there. I thought about doing it yesterday just for fun. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, just I guess if I really put some work into it, I could probably do it. Probably. Hold on, I need to check something. What was that showed up on my screen here? That was a host. It was a host. Oh, I think I know who it was too. Let me check. Yeah, because unfortunately, the only reason I even see them or hear them is because I see it on my preview for YouTube. I actually don't. Oh, here, I'll give that to Benny real quick. AI Chamba. Hey, that's cool. Yeah, I've watched AI Chanbot a few times on her stream over on Twitch. She was trying to get some donations together to go to, I guess there was a Comic-Con event over in London. She's trying to get over that. And I sent her some bits, some of the free bits that I got from Amazon, because I was going through and I was actually trying to just give away bits And it's kind of interesting that I never really saw anybody else. Oh, thank you for the follow there, AI Chan. But yeah, I couldn't find anybody else that I could really give my bits to. And then a couple of times I saw her with her little notifications like, hey, so-and-so streaming. I was like, oh, well, I can give her bits. So I've given her some bits. And I think I still have like 100 bits left. I think. I don't really remember. Anyway. So yeah, I mean, if y'all want, I can do some ranked duels. I don't know how well I'll do, but I'd much rather go and hang out in the duel room. But... let me see, the Vayon nerf doesn't really... Yeah, I can agree with you there. It does not affect heroes at all. It does not. Because I've seen people run masked heroes even without. Oh, look, there's Benia. I'll go face Benia. There we go. Now we have a few people in the duel room. But yeah, even with Vayon, I gotta think. Even with Vayon at 1... I can't think of any other cards that would be at 1 that Masked Hero generally plays. Maybe Treacherous Trap Hole. Maybe. If that's the case, then yeah, it would hurt a little bit. Simply because Treacherous is such a good card. But if it came to it, I think I would actually run Treacherous over Vayon. I don't really know though, because I've never played Masked Hero deck, so I don't really know how that would work out. Uh-oh, I sense Silent Magician. Oh no, what is this? Dumping 2 cards. Stop doing that, Dre. Dre lets his emotions sometimes get the best of him, unfortunately. And he's just like when he saw the new ban list, he was like, no! What is UA? Why am I facing UA? What is this? What's going on? I'm not supposed to be facing UA here, man. Well, I think what they're probably trying to say is that they're mixing... Since they're mixing this with their UA, it's not really meta. I think that's what they're going for. But, I mean, I've been waiting to play somebody anyway. Yeah, why am... I mean, just... Yeah, I think that's what they're going to claim, is that, oh, well, it's not strictly UA. Okay, yeah, this is UA. This is not Crystal UA, it's UA. Yeah, I got a pretty bunk hand here, man. This is not looking good. Especially versus meta. Because this deck is not designed to go against meta. This is supposed to be a fun deck. But if I'm facing meta, I mean, come on. How am I supposed to win versus meta using this? Just can't. Yeah, I'm not going to do this, dude. Sorry, buddy. Thank you for the follow. Chanbot subscribed. Thank you. Yeah, reminder, guys. Fun. This is not meta. Quit it. Get out of here. And the sad thing is, Benia knows better, too. Crazy Benia. I don't know. I mean, that's a good question, Dan. I think it really depends. Because, I mean, Dan was here for most of my stream on Thursday when I was facing all those Blue Eyes decks in Ranked. And I gotta tell you, I didn't lose to any of them. I lost to 0 Blue Eyes decks. But again, that was using my Amazon deck. So I think post-ban, it'll get a push. I don't know if it'll be top tier meta, but we'll see. I don't know, man. I don't know, Bluscabar. I think I don't. Okay, if it is meta, I don't think it's tier 1, simply because the deck at this point right now, the deck it's as it is very easy to get by. I mean, because again, I did it. I don't even know how many times I did it on Thursday. I beat like 7 Blue Eyes decks. All I had to do was weather the storm of that one turn, let them burn their entire hand, and that was it. I was able to beat every single one of them. Yeah, I would think that they're tier 3. Tier 2, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, if that, because I can tell you right now, if that's as good as they're going to get, then they're not going to get very good. Yeah. But even with the back row removal, they weren't, I mean, well, at least the decks that I faced on Thursday, they really weren't doing much for back row removal except that, what is it, the Blue Eyes Solid Dragon? Something like that? And even then, every time I saw that Solid Dragon, I was able to counter it every single time. Be it with a Floodgate or with a Rush or a Chalice. Buster Blader DNA Surgery Beatdown deck. Sounds interesting. Silent Magician counters Blue Eyes. It does, simply because they also have giant beaters too. Ooh, let's see, we got some poly action going here. What you gonna bring? 2 fire monsters. What do we... Oh, I think I know what this is. Oh, wow, look at this thing. Super... What is this? All Gemini monsters on the field are treated as effect monsters and gain their effects. Oh, okay. That's kind of neat. Soul Resurrection. Hey, Chan. We have a YouTube channel too, but basically, Wasteland, never use it. Yeah, I only ever see you over on Twitch. Like, Twitch is your thing, but YouTube... I started on YouTube a long time ago, so I've just kind of stayed here. I have it streaming to Twitch too, but it's not one of my bigger platforms. I'm tempted. Hold on, actually, let me see what I got here. I got 2 here. I could play it safe, or I could play flashy. Yeah, everybody has their favorites. I mean, Twitch is okay, but yeah. Well, I'm here to entertain you guys, so we're going to go a bit flashy. Yes, it is. Twitch is ultra competitive. Because that's all there is just people, you know, streaming their games. It's very, very competitive. Yes, you do. World-class players in tournaments. Somebody was asking me earlier if I would think of hosting my own tournament. And I was like, because I used to, I mean, way back in the day, I used to actually do the old Yu-Gi-Oh TCG, and I used to run. I used to be a judge. I used to be a tournament organizer, and it was pretty fun. And I used to do all the tournaments and stuff for them. But then I thought, well, somebody asked me, well, what would you do one here? And I was like, well, I'm not really crazy about the format online, simply because whenever I was doing tournaments, I did all Swiss-style tournaments. And to go from, from constantly doing Swiss-style tournaments to doing something like a knockout tournament, it doesn't have the same kind of, I don't know, this doesn't feel the same. You're going to run Exodia next? Go for it. Hey, Mel. Mel, you updated. If you updated, you may not be able to get into the room now. Sorry. And it's not anything that I did. It was, you may, if you're on, oh, they gave up. If you're on 3.1, and I'm still on 3.0.1, so yeah. Good duel, sir. Legendary boy. I have no idea who you are, but we're going to play. Oh, you bricked? Yeah. Bricks happen. I was still impressed you were able to get out the fusion monster. Better than nothing. Because it was either I could bring Stardust or I could leave my warrior synchro out there and bring a 17 beatdown. And so I would have cleared your field either way. But I was like, let's bring Stardust. What I want to do is to get a Bloody Witch Raider so I can add it to my Amazon's deck and BOP. Duel. Community is very limited. On Twitch, everyone knows everyone. That's true. Shadow, of all people who have actually Exodia'd me, it was an NPC. An NPC Exodia'd me. And I was like, are you serious? I've been streaming now for a year. I was making videos. I wasn't doing the streaming thing, but I was making videos for a couple of years. I have an old channel from way back in the day. I still have it, but I don't ever post to it anymore. That I think I put up in like 2006? Something like that. Only pass 100 peeps when I cast a tournament. You still get a lot of views though, Chan. Like I said, I've gone to your streams a few times, and every time I go to your streams, you're like at 40, 50 people. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Ancient Rules channel. Dang. That is not the card I wanted to draw right now. It's a lot for EU streamers. Oh, that's true. Well, the only thing about America's streaming thing is that even here in the States, there's like 10 big streamers. And then everybody else is, kind of bottom feeding, trying to be the next big streamer. So it doesn't always work out. Man, that is not the card I wanted. Ugh. Stinks. I'm gonna have to wait and see if I can draw into something, because it feels like every other person I meet here in the States, they all want to be a big time streamer, and I think a lot of them quit once they figure out just how much work actually goes into it. So a lot of them end up quitting, but there are still some that just, it's like every other day I see like 2 or 3 new streamers. Hey, visit my channel, join me here, blah, blah, blah. And you want to support them all, but it's like, well, man, this is not going well. Gotta end my turn again. I only know of Decade, Guns Blazing, and YT Dan. Yeah, I've heard of those guys too. I've actually only watched like one of them. Who I don't even remember who it was. Was it? Because I know my people here told me about Decade, and then somebody told me about YT Dan, and I think I watched one of his streams for like 2 or 3 minutes. What's going on, man? There we go. Yummy Bakura is hot. I have no idea who that is. Nif streams 10 hours every day. Ugh, I don't understand how people can do that, man. Like, I think the longest that I've done for one stream was like 4 hours. I think that's it. And then after that, because I even tell my people, like, because they've told me, they're like, yeah, stream for like 5 hours. And I'm like, nah, man. After 2 hours, I need a nap. I can't do it for that long. It's just like, oh gosh. Because even when I get to like, when like hour 3 starts, it just, I start going downhill. I'm just like, I don't want to do this no more. If Yummy Bakura is a girl, I'm subscribing. Oh my gosh. Chan. That's what I've mentioned so many times. Especially in this, in the whole streaming thing. Is that when people find out that somebody is a woman, like a legitimate woman, and, you know, because let's face it, sometimes people aren't very honest about who they are online. But yeah, I mean, it's like like the joke that I like to make is that if you're a female streamer, you immediately get plus 20 to your viewer count, simply for being a woman. And I'm not hating. I've said it many times before. I don't hate on that. I figure, hey, you know, if you can use that to your advantage, go for it. Maybe you should move to YouTube. Chan, just do what I do. You can do simulcast. Have you ever heard of Restream? It's I think it's restream.io, if I remember correctly. I believe that's the website. And yeah, if you go there, and it's a free service too. So if you go to restream.io, you can stream to YouTube, to let me see, you can see us, but I'm not sure. Oh, that's right, I forgot. You're a Twitch partner, aren't you? Because you can accept bits. Okay, yeah. If you're a Twitch partner, I don't think Twitch likes you streaming to other services. YouTube, going to others, they're not as hardcore. Oh, you're not a partner. Oh, okay. Yeah, you might need to read up on that, because somebody was telling me that if you're a partner, that... oh my god, come on, draw something else. If you're a partner, that Twitch doesn't really like you... streaming to other services. Oh, you're an affiliate. Oh, I think it's kind of the same thing, partner / affiliate. Yeah, because I know if you get... oh gosh, I can't even do that. If you get bits, I know you're an affiliate, so yeah, that may not work for you. I'm not really sure exactly how they did it. Oh my god, look at Steve. Your channel's fairly large. Like I said, every time I go to check out your stream every now and then, you've always got like 40 people watching. Which, like I said, that's pretty good, pretty darn good. Come on, I just want to end my turn. There we go. I was in a Twitch stream and I was talking to Chop. Benia, yeah, yes. Chan is an actual woman, yes. Calm yourself, Benia. We all know how you get when you're around women. So just keep yourself calm. Calling Chris Hansen. Well, no, don't worry. Chan's not underage. So yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Karibo, as you can see. Man. Uh-oh, I got a ding. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Whoever I'm playing, just finish me off, man. I'm bricking ridiculously hard. Just here. I won't even activate my controller. Just finish the match already, dude. Yeah, I'm doing dual room, but I'm pretty sure Steve is aware of the problem that we're having because some people have already updated to the newer version, so it's kind of eh. And plus, when I brick that badly, it's not very entertaining. I mean, Legendary Boy could have beaten me like 2 turns earlier, but yeah, they were being cautious. Yeah, that was massive brick. Because I don't run many tuners, yet, boom, those are the only 2 monsters I draw, are the 2 tuners. Yeah, you're welcome, Legacy Boy. I'm giving you a brick for that one. That's going to be your prize. We're gonna package up a brick and send it to you so that you can always remember our great duel. Gonna this thingy out you talk about. Hmm? You're gonna try this thing out? Oh, of course now. Oh boy. There we go. Oh, the restream? Yeah, just, you can take a look at it because I use it to stream to YouTube, Twitch, Mixer. There was another one, I forget. And then Facebook. You can also stream to Facebook too. And it's a free service. I mean, they have paid services that you can pay for, but you don't necessarily need to. Room code. Sure. There you go. Ouch! Duel Links on Facebook. Yeah, Duel Links on Facebook. The interesting thing is, some of my streams on Facebook, the initial stream will only get like 5 views, but then I'll go back a day later and it'll have like 300 clicks. Tonight at 8 p.m. for the Steve Show. What is the name of your show, Steve? Dual Hijinks with Steve? Speaking of which, maybe I should switch decks. Here, let me try... Do I want it? Well, oh, that's right. I was going to do this. You're using Exodia Table 2. I'll duel you. I'll duel you with Exodia. Here, I'll bring in a different deck. Dueling Tactics 101. Steven Noble Knight Pro Freshie. What is going on? Yeah, I think you broke it. Oh, there we go. I like to think I'm a pro in general. I was a pro judge. It's about as good as it got for me, man. Well, no, I think I got... Well, I did win a few tournaments when, back before I did judging exclusively. I don't think I was ever that good a player, though. How many gems spent to get the Noble Knight monsters? Of all the swords, I just need to get to the hard guys. So who else updated their app? You got Bricktard? Well, that's the thing about Steam is that it seems lately that Steam is the last one to get the updates. And I understand why they slowly roll the updates out from platform to platform. I don't agree with it, but I know why they do it. The Roid deck is OP. The Roid deck has had its moments in the sun. Well, that's kind of a useless card for me right now. But if it's a treacherous or something, that's going to stink. Let's just do this. Did Roids ever win a duel in the show? I have no clue. Have to go through and watch it all again. Well, now I kind of have to bring this. What? What are you saying what the hell man for? You're like, Ancient Gear Beast? What'd you run an Ancient Gear Beast for in that deck? It's just in there for tech, really. Damn it, I still can't win. I watched one episode of Zexel, and I never watched it ever again. That show is... I just hated that show so much. Just the protagonist was... Oh, I hated it so much. Yeah, do yourself a favor, Dan. Don't ever watch Zexel. Yeah, it needed to only... I think it was only 2 seasons. And it needed to only be 2 seasons. Because it was just not... It just wasn't fun. Vrains is actually not so bad. Vrains is at the very least entertaining. Good game, sir. GX, it has its moments. It gets better. Like, the first season I couldn't really get into, but the second season's pretty good. Only if Blue Dragon Summoner? Well, when you walled, because initially, when I had just the Steamer right out there, I already had Ancient Gear Beast in my hand, and I was thinking, well, do I summon Ancient Gear Beast, or do I, bring out the Submarine Roid? And then when you walled, I was like, well, I gotta bring it now. So you kind of forced my hand there. Fuzzy Kitty. I have no idea who Fuzzy Kitty is, but we are going to play Fuzzy Kitty. Uh-oh, I think Fuzzy Kitty's a ghost. Oh. Yeah, I think Fuzzy Kitty's a ghost. Well, I have an idea. Oh, there it goes. Okay, never mind. Oh, okay, so that's Mike. Okay, good. Dang, Mike, you're slacking. You're slacking on the rankings, man. You gotta get at least a gold, man. Come on. Even I'm pushing to legend. And you guys know me, I'm not super competitive, but again, it makes for a good show.
Duel.
Oh, arrow mages. You gotta switch it. I think after the changes, the new ban list comes to effect, I really do think Arrow Mage is going to be a little bit better. Simply because now it doesn't have to deal with Amazons. They're not tier 1, I know that. I would think they're like tier 4, tier 3 maybe, at the best. Depending on how well you are at playing them, I don't know. Because I have an Arrow Mage deck. Just, you know. It's not amazing, but it's a very good deck. It can do really, really well. They're not banning Cyberstyle, they're just they're nerfing the heck out of it. And the reason why they're nerfing it, Melissa, is because people were using it. Because initially, I think when they designed it, they just wanted to make it pretty much just, you know, a Zane type ability where you would use it for things like his Cyber Dragon decks and stuff like that. But then I think they kind of shot themselves in the foot too, because I think if they would have given us Cyber Dragon, like the real Cyber Dragon, then people probably wouldn't have thought so much about Cyberstyle and probably would have just tried to use it just for Cyber Dragons. But since people started using it for other things other than Cyber Dragon, yeah, the Cyberstein and all that stuff. Well, Cyberstein abuse was because of the that other one, that what is it, Life Cost Zero? Now you can only use it once, and that's it. So yeah, that's getting nerfed too. Royd deck is OP, Dan, I'm sorry. Nah, I think my opponent just bricked a little. And plus, I had my Droid. Once that Droid was out there, forget it. It was over. Yeah. And Droid really causes havoc at times. Hey, Angel. Cannot be pleased. In a fun room, yeah, Roids can actually be pretty effective. Of course, in practice, gets every card I need. Nothing. Well, no, I mean, you started out fairly well. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I still could have gotten rid of... Well, no, hold on. Okay, let me tell you this, Mike. If you had played your garden, then brought out your the other girl, the Rosemary, and not activated garden, I think the duel would have gone a little bit differently for you, because I wouldn't have brought out Droid, I would have brought out Steameroid. And then you could have easily gotten rid of Steameroid next turn, I think. Possibly. But that was the turning point. Because when it went into defense, I was like, well, it's Droid. Trying to think, what other decks do I have? Yugioh or Vehicroids? If it's competitive, I would say Yugioh. Because I've tried playing Roids in ranked duels, and Roids have a lot of good tech, but the deck, it's not a very fast deck. It takes a little time for it to build up. Whereas in ranked duels, most decks and ranks, they have to be pretty quick. Like, they have to be able to get monsters on the field really fast. And Roids don't really do that. Geargia, because of the mass amount of tech that Geargia has, I think they do better. You're coming back as Zane.
Allow me to proceed.
Let's see. Trying to think what other deck can I use against you guys. Dual Room ID, Andy. Now, Andy, if you have updated to version 3.1, it probably won't let you in the duel room. Sorry. That's not me. That's just the system saying sorry. Here, I'll play with this one.
Get ready.
Okay, I will be sitting at table 3. Trying to find a duelist to level for gems going for midfielder. Have you already leveled up Luna and Leo? I know they're still fairly new. Oh, speaking of leveling up, I was a little, I don't want to say surprised, but disappointed. Because last time they didn't go from the bonus duel assessment to the additional legendary duelist. They went from duel assessment to the experience event. But this time around, they didn't do that. They went to the bonus legendary duelist event, which stinks because I was really looking forward to the bonus experience event again. But now we have to wait. Well, nobody's in here. And I know if I switch over to my Amazons and go play one rank duel while I'm waiting, I'm going to lose. Because that's how it goes. You're not. Well, that's why you don't have Luna. Because you have to win 100 duels with Leo in order to open her up. Do rank duels. I'm telling you, man, my luck, I'm going to go jump into a ranked duel and I'm going to lose. Hey, where'd you go, man? Uh-oh. Well, whomever that was, they're gone. So when I watch, you always win. Oh, now they came back. Okay, stay there. I'm coming to you. Oh, come on. Blue Eyes version is so much better compared to Dark Mission. There we go. Now we're coming. Yeah, there have been times where I think Thursday was just an exceptional day for me. I'm not going to go and get a big head about it. Because like I said, I just faced so many Blue Eyes decks that day. And I mean, you all saw it. I obviously have figured that deck out. So yeah, you throw a bunch of Blue Eyes decks at me and I run my Amazons, I'm going to win probably most of the time. Cosmo Brain. I look at Cosmo Brain, and Cosmo Brain is that big monster that gets attack equal to, I think, the level of the monster used to bring it out or something like that. I forget exactly what it is. Ooh. Interesting. Because I was watching Chan's stream earlier, and she was actually using it in a it was like a mishmash of decks she was playing. I think she was just testing. But they were running it with Silent Magician. And I was thinking, maybe there's a way you could build another Silent Magician deck, like a different version of it. And run it with that Cosmo Brain thing. Oh, Stardust Dragon. Take flight, Stardust Taco. Cosmo Brain, Dark Magician, and Stardust Dragon. Wow, this stinks. If there was ever a time that I needed one of my tribute monsters, and of course I can't pull my tribute monster now. Seven-game win streak with an incog, and then brick the next 3. Well, at least I got them to burn their face down. Yeah, because my anti-magic arrows wasn't going to do me a lot of good right now. High chance of brick. I think UA is like that. Really? Really? Ugh, come on, really? That's all I can do. 6 Sam's bricks right now. Six Sam is a pretty good deck. I've never played them myself, but it's a pretty good deck. Good Dulcer. I couldn't draw a tribute monster. I was hoping to draw a tribute monster, but then I drew the wall. So I was like, well, that's as good, I guess. And I think I only run one wall in that deck. I think. I want to look now. Because this deck is not new for you guys. I just don't remember how many walls I have. I think I have 1, maybe 2. I'm pretty sure it's just 1, though. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 3 walls. I didn't realize I had 3 in here. Yeah. And my Hera's the only one that I have as far as tribute monsters. For some reason, I remember this being a different version of this deck, but in fact, while I'm in here, I'm going to change it. I'm going to take that out and I'm going to add in the Galaxy. Because that's much better. Yuzu. I don't know who Yuzu is. I'm pretty sure I faced Yuzu, didn't I? Aqua Actress. That Aqua Actress deck, I'm telling you, I think it's a sleeper deck. And what I mean by sleeper deck is it's one of those decks that most people don't really talk about when you talk about ultra competitive decks. But I think it's good enough to where it'll sort of sneak in to maybe like a top 8 if there was a tournament. Kind of like that. I don't know if it'll win the tournament, but it'll kind of hang around in there. I do have some cards for SSA, but not all. Let's see, if she's running flowers... They already said that earlier, Dan. And I was like, nah. Oh, she's not running flowers. She's running aquas. I have a deck you should face, Slim. Okay. Ah, Chan's back. Just in time to see me getting trounced by the waters. Oh, that's not what I wanted to draw. All water monsters you control gain 300 attack. Let's see. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target one aqua monster you graveyard, special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn, except aqua monsters. I have no back row support. Duel Links Pro Series is on Twitch. Yeah, it'll be hard to get any viewers from Twitch now. Yeah, because they're all being eaten away. Oh, we're going to see a synchro. What is it, 7 stars at Black Rose? Yeah, it is. You're missing the emojis here. Poopy! Oh, this stinks. I don't have anything. That's all I can do. Ah, it didn't matter if you misclicked. You're still winning. Because I don't have anything. I mean, this deck isn't built for heavy onslaught. I have nothing else. I don't have Kribos or anything. You can just finish me off. Yeah, I don't have anything else. Good duel. Yeah, the old version of that deck was actually a little bit better than this one as far as survivability. This one's a bit more aggressive. The only bad thing is, unless I'm able to flood the field, then yeah. What do you mean dead by fish? Now, Benia. Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything mean about him. I'm not gonna do it.
My dinos made sure you're the one who's extinct.
All right, let's see who's next. As far as, well, there's really nobody in the room. I guess if I really wanted to, I could play a ranked duel. Dan's always like, play a ranked duel. You can say anything. I don't know, man. There have been times where I've said stuff and then Benia's like, dude, I'll kill you. I'll kill you. A friend duel from Bluscabar. Sure. Let me switch over to a different deck real quick.
There aren't many like me.
I gotta leave the room real quick. There we go. Play Holy Guard Amazons. That's what I use for ranked. Well, no, Bluscabar wants to duel real quick. So after I face Bluscabar, then I'll do a couple of ranks. See how I do. See if I can push it to Platinum 5. Oh, I guess Bluscabar wants me to initiate the duel. Was it Friendles? There he is. Send challenge. Well, let's see if Bluscabar is actually going to accept. I don't know if he can or not. He should be able to, but we don't know. This is the first friend duel we're doing. Muling. Of course you're 3-0. You're facing non-meta decks. Well, at least with me, you're facing non-meta decks. Okay. I'll give Bluscabar 10 more seconds. You're stuck in the challenge menu. Eh. Alright, well, let me go face WP real quick, and then we'll try again. Oh, Bonilla's issuing the challenge. Okay, WP. I guess you're well played. Alright. Oh, now he sends me the challenge. Okay, well, oh, there it goes. Yeah, the dueling system is not too great today, for various reasons. Here, I'll just adjust the microphone there. There we go. It's perfect. Is that good? I think that looks good.
Duel.
This is not a good hand. Yeah, this is not a good hand. Not for what I'm wanting to do. Not a good hand at all. You don't understand YT gaming. It's how do you find the streamers according to the games? I've actually never done that. I've actually never used any of the YT gaming stuff they do. It's really hard to say. Well, I share a lot, obviously. Also, like whenever you use YouTube, it kind of keeps track of the types of videos that you're looking for, and then it often suggests what you want. Or sometimes you can just type in a game name like Duel Links, and it'll give you a series of videos or streams, or you can type in like Duel Links stream. That's generally what I've done. Let me check something here. I'm going to play cautious. I'm going to just do that. Oh, you type in Duel Links and then go to live streams? Oh, okay. At least I got you to burn all your cards. I was like, please use your cards. So yeah, I got him to burn all his cards. You like that, huh? You like that combo? C stealth attack? What is this? Why are you running C stealth attack here, man? Are you serious? Come on! How is that? He's getting a brick, but I'm getting... I don't know what I'm getting. Because, again, I've got 4 tuners in this deck. That's it. Yet, look at my hand in my field. I mean, come on! It's the... this is just so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Hold on, I'm thinking. Because I'm worried about that. It's better. Okay, let's try. Let's see, boom, boom, boom. Okay. Now it's a question of which do I use. I know I'm taking a long time here. Shh, be quiet. Oh wow, they are bricking hard, huh? It looks like a book with a lot of seals. Oof. Admittedly, they bricked. I was getting a weird brick, but that shard of greed helped me out. Well, the thing is that this Gusto deck wasn't really ever meant to be a Gusto deck. It just sort of happened. Because initially I was just wanting to build a deck that would allow me to bring out Synchros fairly easily, which is why I just threw it on this guy, you know? But yeah, the Gusto effects were kind of working there, which is kind of neat. Zane time. Where's Zane time? Let's see, Mike is Fuzzy Kitty, right? I have it, I just, you know, I've seen it, but I'm not crazy about it. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of one of those situations where, you know, you build something, like you build a deck, and it just works so well for the way that you play it, like your particular play style, that you sometimes you don't necessarily want to make that change, because then the deck will play a little bit differently, and it may not be what you're used to, and that sort of thing. Like, people kept telling me for a while to run just 10 monsters in my Amazon deck, and I actually tried that. I actually tried running 10 monsters, and it just did not work well for me. I was losing left and right. And then I was like, I'm telling you, man, I just don't like the 10 monsters. It just doesn't work for me. So I changed it out, went back to 11. Guess what? It works. Works perfectly now for me. Sangan's a good card. He's solid. He's been a good card for years, man. Since like when did he come out? Like 2001? I think in America he came out in like 2001. Are you serious? Why am I breaking so much with this deck today? Back in the day, back in like, I guess when Yu-Gi-Oh was first getting really big here in the States, back in like 01, 02, 03, Sangan was a staple. He was a staple card. Him and Witch of the Black Forest, before Witch got banned. But yeah, he was definitely a staple. All face objective monsters gain 400. You've got defensive backfield. You know, there are times where I sincerely wish that Konami would just put the cards in like a store and be like, okay, if you want this card, it's X dollars or X gems, and that's it. But I know why they do the packs. Because, of course, you know, overall they make more money out of the packs than they would just selling the individual cards. Unless they sold the cards at a particular market value. I gotta read this. I always forget what this thing does. If you control a machine type monster, change your opponent's attack position monsters. Holds until the end of this turn. If a monster normal summons, someone changes to its position. Okay, gotcha. Yes, they do. They definitely want money. I apologize, I'm popping my fingers right near my microphone. Remember Baby Tiger? What about Baby Tiger? Oh, when I was trying to get Baby Tiger? You know what? Which one was worse than Baby Tiger, though? What is it? Mephist? The Infernal General? He was even worse. Because he came out of a 200-pack box, and I didn't get him until like the last 40 packs. And he was just a rare. So he was worse. He was far worse. Well, at least I got some fun out of the Mephist card. I played him for a little bit. You know you're spelling that wrong, right? Oh, that's right. Benia misspells a lot of stuff. I forget. He misspells stuff because the spelling between English and Spanish are a little different. So that's why that is. I'm sensing a wall. Oh, maybe not. Because he would have used it there. He definitely would have used it there. I'm going to leave that face down. I don't know what that is. Or maybe it's a widespread. Widespread doesn't target, though. And I believe this is targeting, right? Let's see, hold on. Card effect is activated that would destroy a card on the field. What's this guy? Ooh. Oof. I was a little worried about the backfield the whole time. Let's see. What if some use Hane Hane in a synchro fusion? What? Oh, like if. Oh, I see what you're saying. Because Hane Hane returns to the hand. If you hit a Hane Hane with a synchro or a fusion monster, it doesn't go back to the hand. It goes back to the extra deck. Well, I guess it's time to face the music. I have to show you all how terrible I am in ranked duels.
Get ready.
All right, where are you? You forgot the code. That's the code. Oh, wrong person.
You've never seen techniques like this before.
Here I go.
All right, I'm fairly certain that I'm going to lose a lot, but we'll try. And I get a rare ticket and 4 more wins. They will. Which skill are you talking about though? Which Arcana skill? A skill. Was it the reshuffle thing or the draw another card thing? I don't remember. Sleight of hand. Ooh, they really want this win, huh? I didn't even see what rank they were.
Duel.
Not the greatest starting hand. Yeah, probably will. Because, I mean, you have to think, Duel Links is kind of its own unique thing. I mean, the abilities that you get with each of the duelists, it's really not... let's see, should I do that? Yeah, I'm going to screw with him. Yeah, you're not going to do anything with that card. But yeah, they're just trying to make it to where that the skills that were set for one particular character will stay with that one particular character. As far as the different types of cards and stuff that you could use with it. Gosh, this is not good. You know, I realized on Thursday I didn't face a single for hire deck. Man, this sucks. At backfield. I'm trying to think, what traps do fur hire normally run? Well, it's not a treacherous because it didn't pause. Okay, pause there. But it's a Zane. So I'm guessing they're going to go with, whatchamacallit now? The Cyber style. That's why he was taking the damage. And I apologize if I'm ignoring chat. I'm actually concentrating on this. Man for hire. I do not like to start duels with queen in my hand. He's got a lot of cards in hand, so he's going to bring a lot of stuff. Just don't know what exactly it's going to be. Dompa. Face-up card on the field. He's probably going to get rid of my sword. Hold on. So he wants that. And those are both wind monsters. And neither of those are a threat. He would have to attack Tiger. So we're going to say that, and we're going to say Earth. That was the right move. Now he's going to gain. Now he's going to take out Swordswoman and eat the 100. Did not get a good starting hand here, man. Did not. Only crap thing is now he can negate it. That sucks. Any stream you would leave by now. I've noticed that a lot of the viewers that I get, they tend to stick around for a while. Here comes Dinah. Oh no, here comes another whiz. Okay. Well, there's not a lot I can do. Because I'm fairly certain they've got more for hires in their hand. Yeah, double negation. Well, he has 2 negation effects, basically. I mean, I can try this, but he's going to probably negate it. Yeah, he's going to negate it. That pause. Let's see, Amazon's Paladin would be good right now. Yep, Swordswoman. Swordswoman's not terrible. That's all I can really do. What's an obelisk? What's that? I don't know what an obelisk is. Spelled it wrong. I was teasing you, man. I know what it is. Just I was teasing you over the spelling. Well, there's not a huge amount I can do right now. Let me think. He's gonna negate that too. Yeah, nothing I can do here. He's gonna draw into another monster because these decks are monster heavy. I have a paladin, I just, I'm not drawing it. I have 1 paladin. Yeah, I mean, none of these are really going to do anything for me anyway. And plus, they're probably just going to negate. It doesn't matter. Yeah, he's going to negate, but it doesn't matter. Gold rank 5 to 2. Oh my gosh. You're losing a lot. Yeah, I couldn't get out from under that bad starting hand. That sucked. Yes, Jinzo in a Masked Hero deck. Absolutely. Because they don't run a lot of traps. Hey, at least I got 10 gems. Hooray. putting me back in the room. Yep, a whole 10 gems. Yeah, getting toward the end of the stream anyway. I've already been on for over 2 hours. You know me, once I hit 2 hours, it's just... My Valentine. Aroma strategy.
Duel.
Well, they're going first. This is actually a pretty decent starting hand for me. It's not perfect, but it's pretty decent. Oh my gosh, they put everything in the backfield there, huh? You gonna chalice me? Probably be a good idea for them to chalice me. Don't floodgate it, that would be a mistake. Oh, they are in chalice. Okay, that's a good move. Gonna end the turn, huh? Oh, you were serious. I guess somebody's not paying attention. Yeah, I ain't taking that damage, buddy. You know, I'll get rid of that. He was like, oh crap, Holy Guard. Yeah, once he saw I had Holy Guard, he was like, oh, yeah. Oh, at least I got a win. So I traded wins there. When you played Bingo Machine. I don't know why. I mean, Bingo Machine, I mean, it's... don't get me wrong, it's a good card. I mean, but it's not... It's obviously not unbeatable. Rare ticket. I don't even know what this guy does. This card is attributed, draw one card. If a monster you control would be destroyed by battle, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. Not bad. And I don't have one, so it makes sense to get it. It's a level up from Yugi. Yeah, that's cool. Always going in and out. I think I'll try one more ranked duel, and then I'll call it a stream. Gotta get at least one more win out of this. Because I'm still kind of annoyed by that first match that I had. That man, that hand was not happy with that hand. Ooh, versus Yubel. The last duel will be 40 minutes long. I have faced some pretty long duels. Actually, I've found that as I go up in rank, the duels tend to get a little shorter.
Duel.
Oh my goodness, look at this. That is a starting hand. The only thing that went wrong here is that I was going first. But that is one heck of a starting hand. Oh yeah, the spell books, those matches take forever. Just because they have to cycle through all of their various effects. I hate facing spell books. They're not impossible to beat, but they're just so slow. Fire King Island. Let's see what you're gonna dump. Gonna dump you, Bell, already? Okay. Have I been watching football and basketball season? Oh yeah, I've been watching lots of football. Basketball season, ever since Jordan retired, I don't really care much about it. I've never been a big LeBron fan or anything either. Do I do that and bring out the next one and then remove it? I should do that. I'll let him bring out the next one. Because the next one doesn't have the Regeki effect. Or I guess it's more of a dark hole effect. Let me read this again real quick. Oh, he's going to get that effect. Another Fire King Island. Okay, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. You take no battle damage. At the end of the damage step. Okay, this face-up card type is from battle's monster. Inflict damage equal to your monster attack. Okay, let's destroy that monster. Got it. Okay. Let's do another quick search. Hold on, Bluscabar. I faced plenty of these on Thursday. I faced like three or four of these on Thursday as well, so I know how to do it. I'm just trying, I always have to read cards like that have like ridiculously long amounts of text. Because even if I wanted to, I could do this. Because this is at the start of the damage step. So I could save my Chalice, hit it with Super Rush, and then just do that. Because I think I want to save my Chalice. Or I don't know. Doesn't really matter. No. No. Yes. We'll do yes on that one. Send her away. Bring out the queen. Hit for 12. He still has a full hand, but I've got a pretty decent advantage right now. You're meeting a Soul Exchange player? Oh boy. Oh my gosh, princess. Are you serious? I might as well. Controller, okay. You gonna take my queen? Alright. I guess he's just saving himself the trouble here. He's buying himself another turn. Because I really don't want to remove my own queen. Unless I had the win, which I don't. So we'll do that. Might try marbles. Marbles? Like the old classic game marbles? Don't hear much about that. I'm gonna send away one of my princesses. Oh, you're gonna Sphere Kuriboh, okay. Now the question is, do I willpower? I probably should. Or I could be patient, because his hand is terrible. I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna wait. Let's bring Tiger. Take that out. He's trying to stick with it, but I'm slowly whittling him down here. He may give it up here. Yeah. Kind of figured. He was just holding on for dear life at that point. Yep. I like your new setup. What new setup? Someone has a new setup? Clinging to all hope. Well, I'll hand it to him. He held on as long as he could. You need to go. See you later, Tran. Speaking of going, I think we're going to call it for the day. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 11:30, or maybe 11. We'll see. Mic and background. My background, that's just my wall. It's just my wall. And the mic, it's the same old mic I've been using all this time. But yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Another open duel room, hopefully, if we get the update in. If not, I guess we'll do more friend duels. See if that works. 11:30 a.m. Central Time. Also, make sure you all check in the description for all the other good stuff in there. Again, thank you all for checking everything out. And thank you for Chan, for iChan, for coming out and checking out the stream. I appreciate that. I will see you guys later. I'm going to go